888-775-3773. Let me go to Florida and talk to first-time caller Lisa. Lisa, you are on the air.
Hi, Jesse Lee.
Hey, Lisa.
I'm really nervous about this
Relax.
and very emotional. So I'm not lying. I might be crying, but I'm not lying. I promise.
All right.
I have my boyfriend, I don't know what the heck he is right now, listens to you a lot, and he speaks very highly of you. And we're having some problems because I have a lot of trust issues. And I feel like when I try to talk to him about certain things, like I'll bring up my opinion, that he becomes angry with me when I say something, when I'm just I feel like I'm just trying to carry on the conversation and say how I feel. But he doesn't seem to want to listen to that. And I don't know if it's just me that I have a problem, or if we have a problem, or what.
And your question for me is what?
How do I deal with this communication problem, I guess, that we have?
Give me an example of what you bring up that irritates him.
Okay, we were talking this morning. He was talking about he has a tendency to say women are this, women are that, and I take offense because, of course, I'm a woman, and I take offense because I think that it's putting me in the pinhole. When he was talking about something and the topic of just go be a lesbian and do this, and you're going to be an old hag by yourself for the rest of your life, and I just made the comment, I don't want to hear about lesbians. It makes me uncomfortable to hear about gays and lesbians, and it's just me. It makes me uncomfortable, and I just said that, and he went off on another tangent, and I don't know if it's me because I'm too sensitive or what. I feel like I'm just blabbering right now.
Well, one thing for sure, and without a doubt, I don't know him, I haven't talked to him that I'm aware, but all
Correct.
of your problems are with you and not him. And the fact that you overreact to anything that he says is an indication that something is wrong with you. And you were already screwed up when he met you. And he has nothing to do with that at all. Your problems are inside of you.
Okay. How do I deal with these problems that are inside of me? And I know you've said, forgive your mother. I don't have any unforgiveness for my mom. I really don't.
And why not?
I don't know if I said that right. I don't know that I have anything to forgive my mom for, is what I meant.
And why don't you know that?
Because I think she did the best that she could with what she had.
Yeah. Was she perfect?
No, nobody's perfect.
What did she do that was not perfect and would irritate you?
Gosh, I don't even know. It's probably that she would yell and get angry, yell when she was angry. But other than that, I don't know.
And when she would yell during anger, what did you think about that at the time when she was doing that?
I don't really recall, honestly, because I don't remember a lot of my childhood.
Oh, and so your mother, it's all like you think she was perfect.
A person?
Perfect.
No, I don't. No, by no means did I think my mom was perfect.
And
I just don't
what
have
does she do now? How does she control you now?
She doesn't.
Meaning what?
I mean, meaning that she's in another state. She's ill. My sister's taking care of her. I don't know. I hardly talk to my mom.
And why not?
I'm not real well, because she's hard to get on the phone, and if I call, then she'll talk. If I don't call, then I never hear from her. So it's just like, I was like, well, it takes two. I get it, to make a relationship of any kind work, it takes two. It can't just be one-sided. So I just got tired of being the only one to call, and she would never, if she didn't answer the phone, then I would never hear from her. Now, when I see her, it's a totally different situation. She's all involved and stuff. It's just not, she's not one to, I guess, put herself out there and call. So
Why
I
do you
don't know.
think that she never called you?
I think that's just her. She doesn't call any of us.
And how do you feel about her not calling you?
At first, I thought it was me, but then it's like, that's just who she is, and I can't worry about it.
And how do you feel about your father?
I never knew my father.
Why not?
My mom and he divorced when I was 18 months old, and he passed away when I was 16.
Oh man. Here's what I recommend. Do what you want. I want to encourage you to get to know yourself and watch this anger that's inside of you in your mind and emotions, so you can see that you do resent your mother. And I'm telling you that you do. And you're right. She did the best that she could. But as kids, we don't know that. We just react to the anger or the control, or the mother's too mothery. Once we react to that, we become like them. And so see what's going on inside of you, and forgive her before she die. It's harder when she die, but forgive her for what she's done to you. God will forgive you, and forgive your father for not protecting you from her. And he did the best he could as well. And then do the silent prayer so you could overcome the hell that's in you. You're insecure, you're looking for love from a man, you are desperate, and it's not going to change until you overcome the anger.
Okay. Do you have, other than forgiving my mom and my dad, and sorry, like I said, it's very emotional. Other than that, and doing the silent prayer, how do I get rid of the anger? Is that, I mean, it's
When you
I don't know that it was.
when you see that you have the anger, you got to know that it's wrong, and that anger is holding you back in life. You're not yourself. You are your thoughts, you're your emotions, you're up and down, you're this and that. And you're not the anger, but you have identified as the anger. When you see it, it will be taken away from you. And the light that shows you the anger, which is the Spirit of God, the truth, it will guide you through the rest of your life. You'll be free, and you will just live your life. Whether you have a man or not, it won't make a difference. Because you will have perfect love. You will not be empty anymore.
Okay.
And so drop the anger for realizing I got to forgive. I'm wrong for being angry. And I promise you the truth that will show you that when you're ready to see it, it will make you free. And once you see it, I really want to encourage you, you got to forgive your mother so God can forgive you. Don't ask your mother for forgiveness, but forgive her, and God will forgive you. Did you have a stepfather or something growing up?
For about, I think, 5-10 years.
And how did you get along with him?
He was narcissistic, mean, abusive.
And what did your mother do about that when you would tell her to help you deal with him?
She finally divorced him.
And would she help you deal with him while you were with him?
He was not abusive to me or my other siblings. He was more abusive towards my mom.
But so why would that bother you? It was not too. I thought he was toward you. He treated you well.
No, he didn't. He just was almost like non-existent.
Right.
As far as I remember, he was never.
And did she marry somebody else after he left?
No.
Okay. But
No, and I
bec-
was divorced. I was married for 23 years, got divorced, and then I didn't start dating for a good 12 years after my divorce.
hold on for a minute, okay? Can you hold for a minute?
Yes.
888-77 Jesse. Let me go back to Lisa, our first time caller out of Florida. So Lisa, you got to drop the anger by seeing
Okay.
how you became that way. But you said that you've been married before,
Yeah, I was married for 23 years.
and do you have children?
I have 2 adult children,
Really? And how old are you?
58.
So why do you have a boyfriend?
I don't know, because I wanted somebody to spend the rest, spend time with and go places with. And instead of being alone, my kids are grown, my grandkids are big, and I thought it would be nice to have somebody to spend, I guess, the rest of my years together.
And what's wrong with you that you needed that?
I don't know, and I don't know, because like I had said, I had been, after my divorce, I didn't start dating for 12 years after my divorce. So I don't know why I decided that I needed to put myself out there,
And are
but
you?
I felt like I did.
But are you? Is he older than you?
About 6 years.
Older than you?
Yeah.
And so now, and you. It sounds like you live with him too, or
Yes.
you live with him, right?
Yes.
And since you already have children and grandchildren, and you said you wanted somebody to go out with, kind of hang out with, and all that, why did you have to live with him?
Because I was in Phoenix and we moved here, and it's just more economically sound to be able to live in Florida on the beach by living with someone.
And now that how long you been living with him?
About 8 months.
And so now, so beforehand, you thought that you need to have somebody, you got to have somebody to be with, you don't want to die alone. And now that you live with him, what do you think about your decision to move in with him and look for someone to make you feel good? What do you think about that now? Is it working?
And no, it's not working right now.
And if it's not working, why do you stay in that situation knowing that it's not working and it's not going to work? Why do you stay there?
Because I want to stay in Florida,
You
and I
can't,
can't afford it myself. And he has there's so many great qualities about him that I want it to work
but the problem is
more
not
than,
with him, it's with you. He got his own
right,
problem, which has nothing to do with you. The problems are with
correct.
you. Why don't you get a job? You're not able to work.
Yeah, I retired after teaching for 26 years, and it just kind of burned me out on working.
And so you're staying in this situation knowing that it's not working and it's not going to work. You're staying in this situation so you can live in Florida at the beach.
Yeah.
And that makes
So
sense.
why are you saying it's not going to work?
What is it about it that can make it work?
I don't know. Perseverance,
What does that mean?
trying, wanting it to work, wanting to hang out together, wanting to be with someone. I don't know.
And what made you think that you're supposed to try to make a relationship work? What made you think that in order for a relationship to work, you got to put effort into it? Where did you get that idea from?
That's what I always thought. In order for a relationship to work, you had to work at it.
And where did you get that from? That idea from? And you've never seen a relationship work where people work at it to make it work. They never work. Where did you and have you ever any relationship ever worked in your life that you tried to make work?
No.
And so why do you keep doing the same old thing over and over again? You get it into these relationships and you're trying to make them work. Why do you keep repeating the same thing over and over again?
It doesn't make sense. I see where you're coming from.
No, that was a question.
Oh, I guess I just don't want to be alone.
And so you know that you can't make a relationship work. Either work naturally by itself without effort, or it's not going to work. So you're trying to make relationship work because you don't want to be alone, right?
Right.
And you have this false hope that it's going to work when you know it's not going to work because you're trying to make it work. That makes sense?
Yes.
That you try to make it work knowing it's not going to work because you don't want to be alone?
Well, I just essentially, if I want it to work, I just got to quit trying to make it work. Just let it go.
And what's wrong with you that you don't want to be alone? You're alone anyway. What's wrong with you that you don't want to be alone?
I don't know. Nothing's wrong with me.
Yeah, something wrong with you. What is wrong with you that you can't live with you?
I don't know. Like I said, I did it for 12 years. I don't know why I can't do it now.
So why aren't you working on yourself, to understand all that? Instead of trying to make a relationship work that you know is not going to work because you're trying to make it work because you don't want to be alone, why not get alone and start to work on you?
Honestly, I've been trying. It's just, I guess it's slow go for me.
You've been trying in what way?
Just different things, just looking at different things, reading. Like one of them is how to forgive what you can't forget. And
that's dumb.
Just,
why don't you go work on you, forgive your mother, forgive your father by seeing that you have this resentment, and let God forgive you, and start renewing your mind, because you're living in your imagination. You're living in hell. Let me ask you this. Who are you?
Who am I?
No, who are you?
I don't know. A person. I know you've asked this question to different people, and it's like, I don't know. How do you answer that? I don't know who I am.
Then you don't know who you are. Right?
Right.
And so who is crying?
A messed up mess. This is stupid, I know.
Who is crying?
I am.
And who are you?
Right. I'm Lisa. I'm who I am.
That's your name. Who are you?
An emotional wreck.
So
I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I know you. I watched you with Kanye the other day, and it's like he's telling you all these things that he's a father, he's this, he's that. It's like, who are you? And I'm like, I don't know who I am, because I would be naming the same things as he would be.
And so who's crying then?
I am.
And who are you?
I'm a person.
But who is crying? You said, I am crying. Who is crying?
I don't know.
I'm sorry?
I don't know. I don't
So then why do you say I am crying, since you don't know who is crying?
Oh, if I don't know who I am, other than a mother and a grandmother, a friend, I don't... It's kind of stupid. I mean, really, think about it, it's kind of stupid.
When you say, I am crying, who is crying? You don't know who you are, but you claim you are crying. Who is crying?
This emotional mess that I am.
And are you your emotions?
No, I'm not my emotions.
And so, are you your thoughts?
No.
And so, why do you listen to the thoughts that tell you, get with these men and make this relationship work? Why do you keep worshiping the devil by listening to him suggestion after suggestion, knowing that he's laughing at you and then you cry? Why do you keep listening to
So
thoughts?
I don't know. So are you saying that just to be alone for everybody, just to be alone?
We're talking about you right now.
I know. I know.
But you are alone trying to make somebody love you, and that's never going to work. You don't even love yourself. And so when I say when she's crying, she lying because you don't even know who's crying. And you think you're crying and you're lying. You are not crying. This false image of self is crying, and that's not you. So you're lying.
Okay. That's a little bit hard to understand. I mean, like, I know it's more philosophical, but it's like I have a little bit of a difficulty understanding that.
That's why you need to get it and understand it by getting to know yourself. Everything you're looking for is inside of you, not inside of someone else for you. It's inside of you. The kingdom of heaven, perfect peace is inside of you. But you're living a
Right.
fake life. You're living an illusionary life, and you try to make that work, and it's never going to work.
Okay.
Your
You're
boyfriend,
right.
your boyfriend is not your problem. You are your own problem because you're living in the darkness of your imagination and emotions, and you're calling them you. And the only reason you're crying, this fate you cry because you want to control someone. You want things to be the way you want them to be. And you're
And
trying
that's
to
what he tells
control.
me.
Yeah, that's why you cry. Or the fate you crying because you want control. If this man did what you wanted him to do, you stop crying, right?
Probably, yeah.
And so so do you see your fake tears are just there to control this man? Poor me. I can't get control over him. I yell at him, that doesn't work. I give him sex, that doesn't work. I make his food, that doesn't work. I cry,
That doesn't
and
work.
that doesn't work. Because you got a man that sounds like he's working on himself now. He's not going to fall for the lie.
You're absolutely right. He is working on himself, and he doesn't fall for anything that I do.
Yeah, because he's becoming free. Why don't you work on yourself? Why don't you become whole instead of divided with thoughts and emotions and false identities? Everything about you is fake right now. There's nothing real about you. You don't love that
Okay.
man, and he doesn't love you, and it's just all fake.
Okay.
Okay, what?
Well, it's kind of hard hearing that he doesn't love me, and
You already know he
I
doesn't, and you don't
he
love
tells
him.
me he tells me he does.
And well, he may love you now with the right love because he's working on himself. So he's telling you the truth, and you're taking the truth personal. You're hating the truth. How will you? How will the truth save you if you hate the truth?
Can't save you if you hate it.
And you hate it. That's why you cry and try to manipulate the man because you hate the truth. If you love the truth, and when he told you the truth, no matter how painful it is to the ego, you'll be glad to hear it so you can die from this false self.
Okay.
Have you apologized to your kid for screwing them up?
No, well, yeah, I think, yeah, I have a couple of times, I think.
You told them?
Yeah, I have.
You told them
Yes.
that you were sorry for screwing them up?
Yep.
You did?
Well, I guess I didn't tell them I was sorry for screwing them up. I have told them that I'm sorry if I did the best I could. I did tell them that
Yeah,
with what I had. But
absolutely. Just as your mother done you, and you're repeating it. You're not yourself. And see now that these tears are not—they're all lies. You're crying to manipulate. The real you is not crying. The fake you is crying because you want to control the man, and you won't say to him, "You know what? I'm crying because I want to control you, and I can't. I give you sex. That doesn't work. I'm crying because I'm trying to get control over you. Everything about you is a lie."
Yeah. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. I was looking at somebody's message. She likes spend someone else's money. That's a diss on me. I
What
don't spend somebody
messages?
else's money. The
What?
ones that like on the chat, the live chat, it just said
Why
she
are you
likes
looking
spending
at the
somebody
chat
else's.
right now? This is never look at
Because
the chat.
I'm a little ADD, but I don't spend. We
Lisa,
split everything.
Lisa,
Sorry.
Lisa,
Yes.
you're not serious.
I'm sorry. I do have this issue with. That's one of
I
my
just told
other
you the
issues.
truth about yourself, and you're sitting there looking at a chat. And once again, you resisted the truth. So you just need to suffer and die because you love your misery. You love your hell. That's why you're crying. You love the thrill of crying. You love the thrill of looking at chat and see what they're saying about you. You love
No,
you.
I disagree with that.
you
I don't love to cry. I get tired. I don't want to
if
cry.
you
I
didn't
don't. I
love to
want to
cry,
be
why don't you
strong.
stop then?
Not always as easy as just turning it on or turning it off. I mean, unfortunately they turn on real fast.
Because you
Turning it
love
off.
it.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Then why do you do it? If you were not trying to control that man, you wouldn't be crying.
But he's not even around me. How can I be trying to control him if he's not around me
He's
right
in your
now?
mind.
Okay.
You listen to the devil, and he's telling you,
So
"Oh,
how
this man don't love you. This man, this man," and you're crying. And even though he's not physically there, he's in your imagination.
Okay, I appreciate that. I honestly do, because I'm like, I wasn't getting it. How can I be trying to control somebody that's not even within my vicinity? By I'm like, that doesn't work. But okay,
So
that
here,
makes sense.
so now do you see why I say when she's crying, she's lying?
Yes, I do, and that's honestly that's really hard to hear, because I know, as like, if I get frustrated or angry, the tears just come, because I guess I've never dealt with how to handle, obviously, my anger. So that makes sense.
And you love the thrill of crying. That's why you cry. It's a
No,
thrill.
because it makes you ugly.
I know,
Crying doesn't make you pretty.
but it still give you a thrill. It's a thrill to cry. The pain of crying is a thrill. That's why you do it. And then the pain of not crying when you're feeling fake happiness is another thrill. And then you go back to crying or being mad. That's a thrill. And you're up and down with thrills. And that's what you love. That's why you're doing it. Otherwise, you would stop it and fall away from it and start loving thrills.
Okay, that's a lot to take in.
Meaning what?
Just a lot of because I've always told myself that I do this because of this, instead of saying, okay, yeah, I'm crying, I'm angry, so I'm crying. Well, I have to fix the anger so I have to figure out, I need to figure out how to forgive my mom, and even know why I'm forgiving her.
Yeah.
Forgive my father. And even when I've never had feelings towards my father one way or the other. He was never there for me. I was like, okay, whatever. So
But
it's not.
inwardly, you still wanted him. That void you had was about your father, and your mother ran him off.
Okay.
Your mother was hell to deal with, for your father to deal with, and she ran him off.
Possibly.
Yeah. But let me just say this: when you say you tell yourself why you're crying, what self are you telling? Who is the self that's telling self that?
Well, sometimes I just like just talking to you. I'll just start like tears just start coming down for no reason. There's no reason,
Yes, there
and I'll
is.
just
You love the thrill of crying.
then it's not conscious.
Right. That's the problem. You're unconscious. Even talking to yourself, you're not talking to you. That's the spirit of evil in your imagination talking into you, and you tell yourself it's you talking to you. That makes sense? Why would you tell yourself these things?
That's true. I never thought of it that way.
And your problem is that's why you're in all these relationships trying to make them work. You keep listening to thoughts, and thoughts produces thoughts, and spirit produces spirit. Spiritually, you're not growing up at all, but you're growing deeper and deeper into hell, which are thoughts and emotions. Why
Okay.
don't you stop thinking?
Believe me, I'd love to stop thinking. I
So
just,
why don't you stop then?
I guess I just need to be busier so I can.
No, busier is not going to do it. What will happen if you stop thinking?
Then I wouldn't be reacting. I wouldn't be upset. I
So
wouldn't.
why don't you stop then?
I. I don't know how.
What will happen to you if you dropped the anger and never be angry again?
Life would be great.
So why don't you do that?
I guess I just feel like it's easier said than done.
But you don't know.
I
You
would say
haven't even tried. Your boyfriend
I
is even
have
telling you to try. You won't even try.
I have tried, and I think I'm doing really well. And then all of a sudden, I get triggered for no reason
Because
whatsoever. That's
you say you think you're doing well, right?
yeah.
And what's wrong with thinking?
You got to stop thinking.
All thoughts are
You
all
do.
lies all the time. The fact that you think you're doing well means you're not doing well. You're in a thought.
Right.
What will happen because of time if you never were you again?
No, I don't know. If I was not me, I don't know who I would be.
You
That's
already. I'm sorry.
that's kind of deep if you're um, interesting.
If you were never you again, you don't know who you would be.
Right. I don't know who I would be.
And who are you now?
Right now, I'm a mess, I guess.
Who
An
are
angry
you?
person. I'm an angry person. I need to get rid of that.
So are you your anger?
No,
And are you your thoughts?
no,
Emotions? Are you? Are you your emotions?
no.
So then who are you?
I'm just me.
Why don't you
Just
stop being you so you can discover who you are?
okay.
So here's what I recommend. Are you doing the silent prayer at all?
Um, no, I've not done it. I've heard of it. I have not done it. I don't
Did your
believe.
boyfriend suggest that you do it?
Yes,
And,
numerous times
and why didn't you obey him?
because I want to please him.
No, you want to control him. If you wanted to please him, you would have done the prayer.
Okay.
What do you mean you want
Well,
to
he
please
did.
him?
Okay, he did tell me to call you, and I'm like, and then I did, and then I was like totally shocked that I actually got through. So,
So why didn't you obey him when he suggested that you do the silent prayer so you can get to know yourself?
I'm probably scared.
Of what?
I don't know that he's right. I don't know.
And you, in closing, you don't love him. You want to live at the beach without having to work.
Say that again?
You don't love this man at all. You want to live at a beach in Florida.
No, I can always go back home. That's the thing.
Well, why have you gone then?
I want to live at the beach, like you said,
Rest my case.
I actually really do love this person. I know that nobody's perfect. And
how do you love? And where are you getting this love from that you love him with?
Where am I getting it from?
Yeah.
From my heart.
Your
from
heart
my heart
is wicked. You have no love in your heart. Where are you getting this love from that you love him with?
He says that too. See, I guess that's why I get so
angry. People are wicked people.
But why? I guess that's something I really need to work on.
Lisa, you do the silent prayer, work on yourself, and call me back.
Okay.
All right. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Goodbye.